And I'm Maxwell. Welcome to Seriously Sorta
Cereal.
Thanks to our supporters, we now post 2 episodes or 1 extra special episode every weekend.
And you can find out all about Seriously Cereal at the website down here or up there or somewhere on the screen.
We'll probably add a link to the blog in the description if you want to check that out.
Yeah, there's a blog there. There's all kinds of great stuff. Whew, well, if you like to eat your cereal dry, then you are a snacker, like Bowler.
Or if you prefer with milk, then you're a spooner, like Spoonie.
Today's Sorta cereal is
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Soft Baked Bars.
Oh,
Very specific,
very specific.
but interesting.
I see how it's a sorta cereal, based on a cereal, but not a cereal.
Yeah.
Let's check it out. So one of the things that we've been saying in the episodes so far this month is saying happy birthday to the company. The
Yes,
company
indeed.
turns 31 years old
Woo!
this month. So all of the factoids in all of the Seriously Cereal episodes this month are going to be about the company, so that you guys can find out a little bit more about the cool, nonprofit, volunteer-run company that brings you Seriously Cereal. So today, with Sorta Cereal, it's no different there. We're still celebrating the birthday of the company, but this is a sorta.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna say, first of all, the adorable, these are individually wrapped, 6 bars in the box. You can store the box like this, or you can store the box like this.
So versatile.
So versatile. It does have the cute little, the classic, at least what I consider the classic, Cinnamon Toast Crunch little mascot.
Yeah.
Where they're always like running around
Yeah.
eating each other, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
I'm not
okay.
gonna lie, I remember the chef. I liked the chef.
You like the chef?
Even
Yeah.
though there was originally 3 chefs and then there was 1 chef, and everyone always wonders what happens if we have 2 chefs. But I digress. Maybe he ate the other chef.
Well, I think it's kind of interesting. I've never noticed before. These guys, these little mascot guys,
Yeah, the crazy squares they call them.
the little crazy squares, they have feet but no legs.
Yeah, it's like that sort of like design.
Very interesting. Okay.
I always found that interesting, like characters that have have feet and hands but no arms or legs.
Yeah.
That's so strange. Like, how does that work? Is there like a mind link between them? What?
Their little legs are in another dimension.
So strange. Oh, but now I'm imagining them with legs. That's just weird. And that's why that kind of character design makes sense.
So this is cinnamon swirl flavor, which I would hope there would be cinnamon something, since it is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is actually one of our most watched episodes at Seriously Cereal, isn't it? For some reason.
Yeah, it's like chocolate toast crunch.
Is it chocolate? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
See, that's interesting to me. They're not super big.
No. Yeah, they're about the size.
They're a little snack bar.
Yeah.
I'm curious to try them.
Yeah. Didn't we try something like this before? Or did we do an episode on one of these? It was like a cinnamon. Oh, it was a cinnamon toast crunch like bar, not a soft baked bar, but like
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what I've seen a lot of in the stores this year, interestingly enough, is a lot of cereal tie-in snacks.
Yeah, actually.
You know, like extra large versions of a cereal that just come in a little snack bag. Or bars that are flavored like cereals. A lot of cereal bars.
Fruit Loops Pop-Tarts.
Oh yes, the Fruit Loops Pop-Tarts. That was certainly unique.
They weren't bad, actually.
No. But also the a lot of like the Crispy Cookbook, the Seriously Cereal Crispy Cookbook, a lot of cereals doing Rice Krispie treat type treats, but with their cereal. And I'm not against that.
No.
I think it's kind of a fun way. You ready to try these?
Yeah, I think I am. I just have one question. I
Sure.
just noticed this. These designs on the little packet,
Yeah.
the crazy square is like swimming in it. What are these?
Like the green, blue, purple, and red swirls.
Yeah.
Do they represent milk?
That is some weird milk, and it's sparkly too. Let's dive right in.
Let's dive right in.
Well, they look like those special K bars we get sometimes. You know those, like
Yeah.
the lemon ones? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like they have like some little bits in there, like cinnamon chunks.
So it's definitely like a soft. It's definitely like a little soft cookie.
It does have a nice cinnamon like scent to it.
It does have a nice cinnamon. Oh, yeah. And nice cinnamon, not like an artificial or like over the top cinnamon, but like cinnamon the spice, not like cinnamon the artificial flavor.
Yeah, although cinnamon the spice can sometimes be very overpowering.
That's true. No, that's a good point.
All right.
It almost smells like a little bit like almost like a snickerdoodle cookie a little bit.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
yeah. The frosting gets very sticky very fast, so be careful if you're eating this in the summer, like we are. It won't go away. It won't go away.
Yeah, there's like a drizzle of a slightly hard frosting on it. But yeah, I can see where that would melt pretty easily. It is starting to feel a little sticky already. But again, we're under studio lights, and this is September. It's early in September as we're filming this, so it's still pretty warm. Even here in Washington State, we are out on the Olympic Peninsula of Washington State, but even so, and this is very rare for our area, we're getting days that are going up into the late 80s or even the low 90s. The texture of the cookie is definitely soft baked. It reminds me, interestingly enough, it's not filled. There's no filling.
No.
There are, looks like ribbons of like a cinnamon butter sugar
Oh no,
mix.
it's falling apart.
It reminds me of a, what are they called? A fig Newton.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. That is not bad. The similarity to a fig Newton is even more after I've bitten it. The majority of the cake is just kind of like a plain, maybe lightly vanilla, but it like tastes like a snickerdoodle cookie, a soft one, a very soft with no crunch. There is no crunch to this at all. And then there's this ribbon of, I would actually say cinnamon sugar. I wouldn't be surprised if there was brown sugar in the ribbon. Again, it's not stuffed. There's just like this ribbon through the dough, and then it's drizzled with like a buttercream or something, icing.
Yeah. Kind of similar to the bars, actually. But not in taste, I'd say. Yeah, the cake is pretty standard. Maybe a little bit of cinnamon.
Just holding it. That's the impression from my hand. Just holding it, and I'm trying to hold it carefully.
Yeah. That's why mine was falling apart, I guess.
So, soft baked, they mean it. And I like that. They are what they advertise it to be. It's not really big. It's not quite as sweet as a cookie, but I say that in a good way.
Frosting.
We are frosting? Yeah.
We need seriously cereal napkins.
Yes, we do.
Fortunately, this cereal bar is very good, so I don't mind licking on my fingers. It seems like the little dark brown, like cinnamon clusters.
Yeah.
Those have a bit of a crunch. Like something in there was a little bit crunchy. The cake is definitely not, though. Your teeth like go right through it. Definitely soft baked. You can definitely smell that. I'd almost say like the brown sugar would be in those. Because then they don't seem like quite on the same level as the actual cereal. So this is definitely more of a based on Cinnamon Toast Crunch rather than something that incorporates actual Cinnamon Toast Crunch into it. But there is some crunch in those little pieces scattered throughout there. And it's not, and while I don't think it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, it does replicate the feeling, I'd say, in a more pleasant way. As opposed to just putting the actual like pieces of cereal in there, which would actually just kind of be weird.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't like that. That would be, but you're right. There's like, if it is brown sugar, or if it's just regular granulated sugar but mixed with cinnamon, the ribbon of that does have a little bit of texture, a little bit of crunch to it, and it's actually really pleasant. I would definitely buy these again. I don't think I would eat more than one.
No, they're pretty sweet, yeah.
Because not as sweet as like a snickerdoodle cookie that is often rolled in sugar or sprinkled sugar on top. At least that's how I most often see them.
Yeah.
But And Max is right. If it's a hot day, it does.
Yeah.
You do get a little bit sticky, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, we're eating and talking.
Yeah.
So I think if we were just eating, because it wasn't very big, but I do feel like it was a good size.
Mm-hmm.
Any bigger than this, and it becomes like a meal instead of like a
Yeah.
little side snack.
Yeah, almost too much, honestly.
Yeah, it would be a great little sweet thing in a lunch, or maybe
Yeah.
as like a little dessert item after
Like
dinner.
those special K-bars, honestly.
Yes, absolutely. I know the bars you're talking about. Are you talking about the Fiber One bars?
Yes!
That's
There
what
it
it
is.
is. Now
There it
I
is.
remember, because I was like, no, there are special K bars. We have tried
I'm
those.
sorry, I got up confused.
Table is shifting there for a minute, you guys.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I really like those. I think 6 in a box is nice. I love, as I've said before on Seriously Cereal, I love anything that is prepackaged like that so that it can go in a lunch bag, or it can quickly be thrown into a backpack or something like that. It does make it very convenient. We do because of course, Seriously Cereal is part of Blue Forge Films, but Blue Forge Films also does film. So often we are traveling to make films. Not so much this year, being very safe, but still some this year using safe set rules. But so I think this is definitely something that I would say, oh, we could bring those along. That could be a little sweet thing for a road trip. We've taken a couple road trips just to go out and be on the ocean this year.
Now,
And
I illustrated one of those travels in August Seriously Cereal certificate, actually.
Yes, actually that is true. That is one of the other things over at the Seriously Cereal website. There is ways to support the show for, it's like a subscription for even just like $2 a month. And what's really cool about that is no matter what amount you support the show with, you get a hand-drawn certificate by Maxwell every single month. Something new and unique that is released to no one other than Seriously Cereal supporters. And we really love that. Last year, at the end of the year, all 12 certificates and plus some extra images were put out in a pack of exclusive Seriously Cereal postcards.
In full color.
Yeah, and we really loved that.
But you can get the black and white versions before then just by supporting us at all.
Yeah, which I love. And we are hoping to do a Seriously Cereal coloring book at the end of 2020 that features the black and white artwork. And anyway, so that's a cool thing. But that is definitely what I think of is, when we go on little trips like that and you're inspired to draw different things for Seriously Cereal, this would be a great snack to have in the car, I feel. Yeah. But are you ready to score?
Yeah, I think I am.
Awesome. Let's give this a score.
All right. Let's see. I'll give them a decent 3. I'd say they are pretty much perfect for what you said. They're a good, small little dessert item for after a meal, or something you bring along in for a road trip, that sort of thing. In addition to food you pick up or whatever. It's a nice thing to have as sort of a side to something else.
Yeah.
I think if I ate these, on their own, just, completely, pigged out and had, the whole box, I feel like this is one of those things where I'd get sick of them if I ate too many of them.
6 would be too many
yes.
to eat at one time.
Yeah, I would never even do that with, a 501. It's just
I don't even think I could honestly eat 2 of these at once. The sweetness does build. It's nice, but it is like having a little piece of cake.
Yeah.
Which I think they've done right.
Yeah.
They've done right.
Yeah.
It's a soft bake bar.
Yeah, I think it's a nice little compact little cinnamon cake thing that you can bring along for a nice little trip.
Coffee cake.
Yes.
It reminds me of a coffee cake. Which, interestingly enough, at least pretty much every coffee cake I've ever had doesn't taste anything like coffee. No. Which is funny because in an episode of Seriously Cereal last week, Brianne and I were talking about things that have coffee in the name. Like at Dairy Queen, the drink called a moo latte. Well, latte means milk and coffee, and so it tastes like coffee. So tropical Fruit Loops are going to taste like tropical fruit if done right. Coffee cake does not taste like coffee. So there's one time where the rule doesn't apply.
Yeah.
But
I guess what mine says
yeah.
is like you have it with coffee.
Yes, I think that's exactly what it is.
I've never done that. I just always just eat coffee cake.
You have always loved coffee cake.
It's
now,
true.
If you guys haven't had coffee cake, what coffee cake is it's really like I believe there's actually some sour cream in at least some of the fancy ones that I have tried and that I have made for Max, has some sour cream in it. So it has a sweet but tangy cake and then a crumbly cinnamon and brown sugary coating on the top.
It's like apple crumble, but cake.
Yes, apple crumble, but without apple. Yeah, exactly. So it has like cinnamon, nutmeg, and like this tangy, sweet vanilla-y type flavor. And yes, I think it gets its name because it's often paired with coffee. Not usually with Maxwell. Maxwell does, as an adult now, have coffee in the mornings sometimes, but I don't usually serve cake
No.
with that coffee.
Why don't you?
I know, right? What is my issue?
Okay, but yeah, I'd say a completely middle 3. I'd say. It's not like it's not like the new big thing for cereal bars or whatever. But it's good. It's good.
I think the competition is really tough this year because of what I was saying earlier. There's so many Sorta cereal things out there, and I think the deal with me is if I had tried this one first, maybe I would have even given it like a 4. But again, some of the cereal bar items, like I want to say, was it birthday cake Rice Krispie treat bars?
Yes, yeah.
Those were fantastic. There are some of these basically 100 calorie, 110 calorie snack bars that are in the sweet arena that are just fantastic. So I think I'm going to agree with you and give this a 3. It is a good bar if you like cinnamon, if you like coffee cake, if you like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and especially if you like a softer bar as opposed to a chewy bar like a Rice Krispie treat or a crunchy bar like a granola bar. This is definitely the bar for you. It's like a nice little piece of cake that you can eat with your hands as long as you're not trying to talk and eat at the same time on a hot day
in front of studio lights.
In front of studio lights. So yeah, I'd give it a 3 as well.
All right.
So you guys go on over and check out that Seriously Cereal website. We're encouraging everyone to do that, especially this month, our birthday month, 31 years. It's funny, he doesn't look a year over 20, right?
Soon.
Yeah, that's true. That'll be Maxwell's birthday month, which we'll celebrate in a different way. Maybe we'll do all factoids about Maxwell.
That seems really boring.
Good thing I'm writing the factoids right now. All right, you guys, we'll see you next week. Or, there's 2 episodes that post every single weekend.
That's true. Keep an eye out for it.
And if you can't find an episode, go on over to the Seriously Cereal website at www.tiny.cc/seriouslycereal, and all of the episodes are automatically posted to playlists right there on the front page. You don't have to pay anything or log in or sign up or anything like that. You could just find all the episodes there. So remember, if you're only watching one episode of Seriously Cereal every weekend, there is another one.
It's true.
And they usually post right at the same time, so you can watch them back to back if you want. We wouldn't want the second episode every weekend to get missed.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right, see you guys.
Take care. Thanks for watching Seriously Cereal.
Come on over to the Seriously Cereal website. And you can even chat with Max on the Seriously Cereal blog.
See you next time.